look, look. Did you see the duckies? I tried to get closer, but I tried that before, and there used to be 5 of them. There was like a family, and now there's just 2 of them. I think I scared the kids. I tend to do that quite a bit. Anyway, I have been running for about 2 months now, and that is what they call in the industry a running professional. And as a running... Wait, do you need 2 hands to do this? I don't know. I'm not an English professional. I'm a running professional. And I'm going to stop doing that now. As a running professional, I would like to impart some advice onto you. Number 1, wear the correct underwear, because underwear is either going to go down, or worse, it's going to go up. You will think that you can fix this by going to some kind of like dark, secluded corner by yourself. Don't. As soon as you go into that corner, kids just come out of nowhere. I have no idea. I think they're like following me or hiding behind a bush. That word was bush, by the way, in case you missed it. Hiding behind a bush, they pop out of nowhere. You've got your hand in your pants trying to fix your underwear. That's not what it looks like. And the police are called. That was not a fun day. Moving on. Stay hydrated. Seriously. A bug already flew into my mouth and down my throat. Still choking on it, and now it seems like something's trying to fly out my nose. Can you people see it, or am I just being crazy? Stay hydrated. You might think, like some other people who are not me, that the more water you drink, the more hydrated you will be, the faster you'll be able to run. This is not the case. In fact, it's kind of the opposite, because the more water you drink, the harder you run, the more you want to vomit. This is a serious problem that I was having for like the first 2.5 weeks. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Wait, yes I am. I was ashamed to admit it 2 seconds ago. This is a problem for me. So I asked my friend, she runs a lot. I said, friend, what can I do to make myself want to stop vomiting while I'm running? And she suggested some advice that I thought was kind of funny at the time, but turned out to be great advice. Imagine that someone is running next to you, and then you won't want to vomit because you'll be embarrassed about vomiting in front of this fictitious person. Silly advice, right? I laughed about it, told my girlfriend, she laughed about it. Well, she chuckled. She's not much of a ha ha ha. She chuckled about it. I tried it and it works! Piece of advice number 3. This kind of ties into piece of advice number 1, but I just remembered it, and it's kind of important. While you're wearing the correct underwear, make sure you wear the correct pants, and really tie them tight, because they will fall down, and you will look like a pervert for the 2nd time that day. Oh, man, that was a bad day. Piece of advice 4. We're up to 4. Piece of advice number 4. Make sure you wear bright and colorful clothing so that you don't get hit by cars. That was my microphone. Don't get hit by cars, especially if you're running at night. I do not have this problem because I will not be hit by a car because I've already been hit by cars before and it didn't kill me. What will kill me is being electrocuted. That's how I'm going to go. I've already decided it. I've made my peace with it. I will be electrocuted. And I'll tell you this. I don't know how I get electrocuted so much. It's like I freaking conduct electricity at some kind of superhuman rate because I have been electrocuted by almost everything you can think of. Electrocuted off ladders, electrocuted by Furbies, crazy stuff that you wouldn't think, no, this is completely safe. No one would be able to electrocute by this. Gets me every time. No idea why. Piece of advice number, what are we to, 5? 5. Punch anyone with a megaphone. You probably can't see him. All over this freaking river. Still in my throat and on my nose. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the ducks. I think it's taking their revenge for, scaring off their kids. Everywhere I go, these rowers with their coaches on their bikes with their megaphones getting in my way, and they just yell right into this megaphone, and you're like right next to them. They can see you. They're not invisible. No, wait, you're not invisible. They're clearly visible, and they're just yelling at this thing. And I try to slow down, and they slow down. And I try to speed up, and they speed up. And there's only so fast that I can go because I suck at running. I mean, awesome at running. And they're just blasting into this thing right in front of my face. And I'm like, please, person, you can see me. I'm right here, yes? Stop yelling. I know you have to tell that person to row, otherwise, I don't know, they might stop rowing. But at least wait for me to pass, slow down, speed up. Pick one. Anyway, this is getting kind of long, and that should be enough advice. If you have any advice about running, I would love to hear it. So feel free to just put it in the comments. That's the comment noise. And I will see you Friday.